She was very hands-off, which I was really relieved about, because it would be a lot of pressure to have somebody sitting in a chair being like, I wouldn't wear that, I wouldn't walk like that. It would be too much. I think that is very much her origin story, and the great thing is that dialogue that she wrote are things that only somebody who's been through this could actually write, and it was a pleasure to say them and what it felt like to be that person. So it was the best of both worlds. I had somebody I could trust, but she wasn't sort of like a helicopter over me, because that would have been too much pressure.
He's an action drama star. He'd be the Wesley Snipes type of star.
He's a big deal.
He's a big deal, though.
Foreign endorsement deals, like international, like big movie star, rich.
Houses all over the world, and
women all over.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You have a family?
He's a movie star.
I have 5 children, a few ex-wives.
He can afford them all.
So obviously the career would have to fund all that. So he's a very, very famous action movie star. Well, I think you can describe it as a legal drama, but with a dynamic human drama behind it. Because I think where it differs is we really just don't go from episode to episode where we solve the case. This is really a bullet train ride. Where you get your fix. Like, you really don't know who. To suspect. Obviously I'm the prime suspect, but at each episode you just don't know. And I think what's really different from most legal crime dramas is we really get to see the full impact of what a high-profile case has on both the defendant, the prosecution, and the defendant, and their extended lives. You see Sevy Johnson, who I play as this huge movie star who's on trial for murder, but you also see the impact on his family, on his daughters, on his ex-wife, and the pressures and the toils that takes. And I get to interact with this young.
I mean, you're looking at somebody. I stepped over 175 dead bodies on the Mentalist. I solved more crime. I fought it. This was completely different. It was the idea of, what is it like for the prosecution and the defense, and showing sort of the ins and out, and actually getting to take your time and get to know the characters, because it is over 10 episodes. And as soon as you think you know who did it, it's somebody else.